All right, welcome back, everybody. This is a new edition of Can You Reach the Summit, an Explore the Summit series that we did last fall during the pandemic with our 9 members from last year. And this year we have a brand new member in St. Thomas, so we're excited to have them on board and figured we'd let them have the same kind of fun that we allowed our teams last year to have. We're joined by a women's soccer pair today. We got assistant coach Vic Vargas with us, and we got a senior in Alex Balfour. So welcome to the show, guys. Thanks for coming on with us.
Yeah, thank you for having us. It's fun to be here.
All right, so brand new. Tell us about St. Thomas. We'll start with you, Coach. I know you played there from 2012 to 2015. What's the buzz like on campus to be coming to the Summit League and moving to Division I?
I mean, I think there's so many different words to describe it, but like ultimately I keep hearing the word excited and culture. I think those are the two big things that we're looking to continue on from this into this transition. Like we're excited for this first year, and then we're definitely looking to hold on to our culture and what makes a Tommy a Tommy.
Cool. What about you, Alex?
I agree. Excited. I think every student I know, every athlete I know is just pumped. I think it's just going to bring new life to campus and new energy. I'm super excited to take it on.
Yeah. So women's soccer, tell us a little bit about the program. I know you guys last year didn't get too many matches in with the pandemic, like a lot of schools across the country. But before that, I know, Alex, you'd been a part of 2 championship teams, one in 2018 and one in 2019. So just talk about the program a little bit.
Yeah, our program every year I've been here is just solid. We have a great group of girls. We work super well together. We have incredible team chemistry, and we all just get along so well. And it just translates on the field. When we get on the field, everyone goes all out, plays their A game every game. And I think we've cultivated like a team of like success throughout my 4 years here. And yeah, it's been really awesome.
Cool. And Coach, I mentioned earlier you played there and then you've been on staff for 2 years and you get to move into a full-time role with the transition to Division I. So what does that mean to you?
It's a little surreal in a certain sense, you know, coming back and seeing what traditions have been upheld and being immediately just like welcomed back in as a coach, both from the players and the coaching staff, was like indescribable. You know, I describe this place as like a home away from home, and like I truly mean it. So going into this transition and stepping up into the full-time role honestly was a no-brainer, just because, you know, if I wasn't already a part of the coaching staff, I was attending games when I wasn't, you know, after I graduated. You know, you're still a part of the community. And I think a lot of people, you know, when they graduate, they like to stay connected. And so to be able to be a part of this historic moment is something that I truly, truly value. And I know as a team, a coaching staff, like we're so excited to keep what we've had and continue it into the future.
Great. And we're certainly excited to have a Division I program in Minnesota, that state. I know a ton of our student athletes and at our other campuses are from Minneapolis area and in the state of Minnesota. So it'll be great for them to be able to go back home and play some matches, and for you guys to be right there and be in a big city like St. Paul, Minneapolis. So we're excited. Super pumped about that. Appreciate those answers, but now it's time to test your knowledge. So we're gonna
Okay.
and hopefully this one's kind of light. Maybe you know some answers, maybe you learn some things. We're not looking to embarrass you, but the first category is Summit League nicknames. So if you know anything about the Summit League, you might know a few of the nicknames. I will tell you this, there's 8 on the board. So I didn't put Tommies. Tommies isn't on there because that was a giveaway, right?
Yeah.
And then South Dakota State Jackrabbits is the one not on there, and I base that off of they're the closest in mileage to you guys. So you're gonna have to think outside the box. So what we'll do here is it's kind of like Family Feud. You guys can alternate back and forth. You get 3 wrong answers. No iPhones, no help from anybody else in the room. This is all you two. But you just fire away when you know one. If it's on the board, you'll get 100 points. If you get it wrong, you'll get an X. You get 3 X's, and then if you get them all right, you get the 800 points. So who wants to go first?
You got it.
I'll start. Bison.
Bison.
Oh, we're going mascots, right?
It is on, yeah, it's nicknames.
Nicknames. Okay. Oh, that was the one that I had. Darn. Okay, let's go through this in my brain. It's fine. I forgive you. Yeah, we took off the jackrabbits. We took off the
Any of
bison.
those two?
I'm trying to go through the schools. I can list the schools.
I know. Can't list their
But I'm picturing
mascots.
You can collaborate.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we're about. Teamwork, right?
Right? Absolutely.
There's Denver, Bears. Right, Eastern Washington's not part of it. Idaho's not part of it.
South Dakota, USD.
We have
UND,
USD
I just don't know the
and
mascots.
SDSU. Both of those.
Yes. And then UND.
UND. Correct.
Mhm.
And then we go down to Oral Roberts.
Mhm.
And then we go down to UMKC.
Mhm.
And I can't think of any of
Of
their
their
mascots.
mascots.
This is embarrassing.
We know all of them.
This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna go to every field and we're gonna like commit it to memory now. Because we're listing off the schools. We're like, but what are like? I can think of colors. I can't even think of.
I know Denver Red.
I'll
Like
give
I
you-
have
how
the
about-
picture in my head. Okay.
Let's have some fun with it. Let's do some hints. All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Oral Roberts, their mascot flies. How about that?
Their mascots.
It will. The real one doesn't fly, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
It
get
would be
it.
impressive if you did fly.
Never gonna get this one.
Same thing. You said it's a bird that doesn't fly.
No, it flies, but the like the fluffy mascot doesn't really fly.
Oh,
I got
okay.
you. All right. I'm just gonna start naming birds.
And there's a color. There's a color than the bird. How about that? Color than
Yeah,
the
I
bird.
would say either blue jay, or like a
like a Black Hawk,
red.
red.
Yeah, it's called Golden Eagles.
Oh,
Okay.
wasn't even close.
In the memory. It's in the memory locked in.
I will never forget that.
All right, let's go South Dakota. It is a, like a prowling animal?
Like a
I,
panther?
need to
Like
know.
there used to be a cartoon with a guy who would chase a certain animal.
Like the roadrunner, like coyote.
You got it.
You talk about cartoons and then I got you.
All right, let's Kansas City. It is an animal from a foreign country
Okay.
that might like to box.
To box?
Yeah.
A kangaroo.
A kangaroo.
There's a roos.
Roos.
Good job.
Yes.
All
What would
right.
we do without you?
I don't know, but I'm kind of having fun. And we might take more than 15 minutes, but we're having fun. Right? Let's go with Denver.
And then
This is one I need to know.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking of football.
Think of being like a trailblazer or a settler back in the early 1800s.
Oh, pioneer.
Yes,
Yes.
they're the pioneers.
That sounds right.
All right. Western Illinois. You guys know this one? I don't even know how to give you a clue on this one.
That's a good sign.
Oil industry, I think, is where it's based off of.
Oil?
Miners?
Not the mine. It's the leathernecks.
Oh no. Yeah.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough. So North Dakota's got it's a relatively new nickname. It also flies, and they kept the fighting part of it from their previous nickname. So it's a fighting type of bird, a bird of prey.
Well, we can't have eagles again.
Could, but it's not
Hawk?
a hawk. They are the fighting hawks.
Yes.
Now I gotta rack my brain to make sure I'm not leaving anybody out. Omaha. They are, yeah. Think of a movie, Top Gun, one of the guys' nicknames. That might,
Oh no. This is where we need Sheila. She loves this movie.
Sheila loves Top
Sheila
Gun.
loves Top Gun. Darn. I can't. I have no idea.
Nope.
I'll own it.
It's Maverick. So Maverick was one of the main.
I knew
Oh,
that. I knew that. I knew that.
All right.
All right, we're warmed up, right? This is round
you
one.
are
We'll do
warmed
way
up.
better.
Those are the three. So flip those over.
We're competing.
I know. It's fine. Yep.
But so team one, you got 500 points. So good job. Hey, you got a little for me. I may not be as nice to the next group. You never know.
Yeah, seriously.
So round two, it's similar. The category is Summit League cities.
Okay.
So these are all places that you're going to go to play soccer.
All right.
So there's 8 of them. The one I left out, in fairness, there's 3 that are pretty obvious, right? So one of them I took off. Denver's off the board. Not giving you Denver because the University of Denver's in Denver. But so there's a couple more obvious ones, and then you got to know a little geography to help out. So
Some geography. Okay. All right.
Okay, so cities, let's go. I had one pop in my head and now it just flew away.
Fargo.
Oh, nice.
I feel like you have some affinity for Fargo, Alex.
So
Were you there recently?
Fargo. I love Fargo. I've
great movies, great show.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kansas City.
Good. That was one of the obvious ones.
Yep.
Grand Forks. Did I say that?
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I know that my
And then we
North
go to
Dakotas.
South Dakota. Starts with a V, but I can't pronounce it to save my life.
It starts with a V.
I thought it was like Vermilion.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got it. You nailed
yeah.
And Brookings, South Dakota.
it. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so who are we missing? He said we don't have Denver.
We're
We're not on here, obviously. Omaha.
Yeah. So you're flying through this one. You got warmed up. You're just
We got warmed up.
You're rolling.
All right, so it's some of these.
So
It's
who are we
Western
leading?
Illinois.
So it's Western Illinois and Oral Roberts are the 2.
Yep. We fly into Tulsa.
Okay.
Is it Tulsa?
Tulsa.
Yes.
I like it.
Okay, so I always like to say, whenever I think of Illinois, I think of Chicago. It's not Chicago.
It's a small town. This
It is. It
you know
is.
this, I'd be impressed. What do you use to brush your hair?
Several things.
Brush, comb.
Your hand, a comb, Lacombe.
I think she said it.
Lacombe,
right?
Oh, Macomb.
Macomb.
Oh no, I was wrong.
That
I was
sounded
wrong.
Good.
We'll give you 700 though. That's a good job. That's a
Yes.
Good job.
All right, we improved.
All right, so we're gonna take a little break. I want to hear more about St. Thomas and kind of the next categories, women's soccer tournament champions. So I know that you guys have had a lot of success. I know your programs have had a lot of success. What's kind of been the talk on campus to, I know it's not going to be overnight, right? Going from D3 to D1, but what's been, and you talked a little bit about culture, Coach Vargas. So what's kind of the MO coming into year 1 in Division 1?
Really, we're focused on us, how we play soccer. Obviously, we know that we're going to face some really good competition this year, and it's going to be different compared to the challenge that the MIAC presented. But we know, first and foremost, it's about making sure we bring the team together and making sure, we have a large recruiting class that came in. Our freshman class is large, and then we have a lot of knowledgeable returners. So right now, the primary focus is making sure that everyone, is on the same page, with their soccer IQ, that we understand each other, that we're learning each other. And once we can establish that, then we can find our growth and we can find our success. And we don't necessarily measure success through wins. We measure the success through our chemistry, how we play together, how we defend together, how we attack together. So that's our primary focus, is let's bring the team together.
Nice, great answer. Can you follow that one up, Alex?
For sure, I'll try. Going off of that, we have a huge incoming freshman class. We have a few transfers. So a huge goal for our team, and especially girls on the team, is just to make sure that everyone feels welcome, included, that we can all get on the same page, because we play the best when we all are on the same page on and off the field. And I think that'll really help us establish a solid rhythm going into the Summit League.
So I mentioned you were a senior. Are you getting that COVID year back? So do you have 2 years left, or you just have one?
I have one if I wanted. That COVID year does come back, yeah.
Gotcha. So I mean, last year was no fun for anybody, right? But you get that opportunity. Not everyone gets that opportunity. If you want it, a lot of players are going to be like, you know what, my 4 years, I got my degree, and I need to move on. So I understand that for sure. Tell us a little bit about women's soccer. You're going to be the first one to get to play a Division I game, and you get to play the Gophers, right? That's right off the bat. So that's got to be kind of a cool little notch on your belt for your program.
Absolutely. I think, when the conversation started coming up, I was excited. And I know together, like as coaches, we were excited because, like you said, we're growing in Minnesota. So this is huge for Minnesota soccer. So I think, the pride that like the community that we have in this state is just so pumped for, this sort of collaboration. And obviously both sides are, they're going to be competitive, and every side wants to win and succeed. But ultimately, I think what we've talked with like their coaches, and I've talked with Sheila and like our players, like ultimately it's just exciting to have soccer in Minnesota grow. And that's what's just awesome, as the first sport here to be able to compete in Division I. Like, I know alumni are right there watching us, excited for us, but I also know that there's a lot of young players that are looking up to us and like seeing how, they're imagining themselves, whether it's for the U or for it's a Tommy, like they're excited. And I think that's like honestly the most energizing thing about it.
That's cool. Great answer. It's exciting. Like even for in the league office, just to get through summer and to have the fall startup, everybody's excited. Like we're not on campus, but we're excited to see all of our programs take off, and we're especially got a watchful eye on St. Paul and seeing how the Tommies adjust. I was at the University of North Dakota before I took this job and was part of the transition from D2 to D1, so I kind of know what's going on campus a little bit, and it's an exciting time. Like you're there and you're living it, and it's going to be like, the word was excitement, right? Like it's just hard to not be excited. So good for you guys. All right, we're going to move on. Round 3 is our final list, the category. There's been 7 teams that have won a women's soccer tournament championship in the summer. All right, there's a little twist.
Okay.
4 of them are current members and 3 of them are former members. So if you get a former member, it's a little bonus, you get 200 points. And then the current members, you get 100 points for those. So I think total there's 1,000 points on the line for this question. So there's been, let me do quick math here, 22 titles won, 7 different teams. And I'll give you some, one of our former members has won the most. They've won 8. Mm-hmm. And then there's 2 current members that are 2nd and 3rd right now. So if you know anything about the history of the Summit League, we're going to find out, right?
I think it was Purdue. Darn. What am I thinking of then?
I know that, South Dakota State.
Mm-hmm.
They have. So that was a wrong X. That didn't count.
No! I swear.
Operator error. We'll find him later. We'll make him buy me lunch tomorrow. So South Dakota State, they're 2nd on the list. They've won 5. So they're a program that's been pretty steady towards the top of our league the last handful of years.
Denver.
Denver is the other one. So those 2 have actually combined for our last 8 tournament championships. So they've each won 4 of those last 8. So those are the 2 teams that you guys are coming in to try to knock off. And we have soccer and the women in some leagues solid throughout, but those are the 2 teams that have been there towards the top the last few years. So there's 2 more current members that have won at least 1 title, and there's 3 former. And when we get to the former, I can throw out some clues because
Okay.
you know some formers, I'd be impressed. Alex, you should know one of these current members with your first answers from the first 2 lists.
That's what you should.
Oh, what?
Because you keep saying
All right, let's go with NDSU.
She was on there.
She was like, "Wait," and I was like, "I'll tell you." What's these have I been? They've been on my mind.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. 1 more former and 3, or 1 more current, 3 former.
Okay, current.
Maybe. Should we try it?
Sure. Omaha.
They have not won a tournament yet. They were in it last year.
Yeah. Okay.
So that we're not going to put the second X on there because it's already on there, but you got it.
Perfect.
So you got
Understood.
one chance remaining.
I'm trying to think. There's Oral Roberts. You and Casey. That's what I was thinking.
Mhm.
You know what?
I was thinking too.
When you said Purdue, were you talking Boilermakers? Or
Yes.
Okay, then we'll keep the X.
Yeah, I'm aware because yes, I'm aware because I know I can't remember what town they're in either.
There's a Purdue Fort.
That's the one that like I know is correct, but I
Yes.
was thinking the wrong one.
Okay.
So I was honest.
Yeah.
Because that is the one that was
That's
a
the one.
former and yeah.
Okay. Should we say it?
No, don't say that.
Oh, no.
Don't say it. Okay, I misunderstood.
No, I'm
Um,
giving that one to you. Don't say it's not Purdue Fort Wayne.
yeah.
Do you guys
about current? We need to
know
go back to current.
a school in Indiana with the nickname Crusaders?
Oh, Valparaiso.
Valpo.
Good
I didn't
job.
know they won it. That's good. I knew they were former members. I didn't know that they won it.
It was, I think,
Members.
early on. The school is in Michigan. Their nickname's the Grizzlies. It's also a city in California.
Oh. That means we should really get this, but I am. There's so many cities. I don't know.
Think about that one. The other one is, you mentioned flying into this place earlier. Little clue there.
Oh, flying into
Oral Roberts.
Well, Roberts is on there.
Mhm.
So you got 2 left. You got 2 strikes. I gave you pretty good clues on the Michigan one.
Yeah.
The other one's also in Indiana, and Jaguars is their nickname.
Okay.
Well, obviously it's not.
You know anything about basketball? George Hill played there.
You know anything about
No.
basketball, Vic?
Not unless it relates to soccer. No, because
Right.
yeah, movement off the ball, right? Quick transition.
It's an acronym. It's five letters.
An acronym. Oh,
Starts with I. Ends with I.
oh no. I was thinking of the wrong one.
I'm gonna fumble this, so
Yes,
I'm gonna talk
I believe
after
me. You got it.
Oh my gosh, like I know this school, but there's so many letters.
Well, there's 5,
I-
so you
I
have
know.
3.
IUPPI or something like that.
Oh, go for it.
No,
I trust
I'm
you.
not.
I trust you.
Trust. It's an important part of teamwork.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like IUP.
Yeah.
P?
Ooh.
No, okay. I didn't say that.
That was a sneeze.
It's
Her sneeze sounds like
IUP, II or IUPUI. Ugh.
It's one of those.
Okay,
We'll give it to you.
IUPUI. Okay.
yeah, it's one of those words that you can like race car.
You know what?
Yeah.
There's too much going on
Yeah.
there.
It is like race car. That's
Yeah.
That's cool. All right.
Right, this last one though, and it's in Michigan. I was gonna repeat your clues back to you, but I don't remember.
Michigan, it's a city in California.
It's a city in California, which doesn't help me because there's a bunch.
Yeah. Well, maybe because I only know the
Grizzlies was the nickname.
Grizzlies. Okay.
You know anything
I wanna
about
say
baseball?
Is the town like Long Beach?
No.
Just because there's a Long Beach in several states. Several.
The city in California has a Major League Baseball team. Is that a fair clue?
Well, it's either San Diego, there's San Francisco, and there's Los Angeles. And then
Ooh, and one more.
and one more. I know. I was like, that's the problem. Okay, let's see. I did the Giants. Okay, we have the Dodgers too,
Okay.
the Angels, and the Padres.
Okay.
So it's the Dodgers. Because Anaheim. Is it Anaheim? No,
It's-
I don't know.
Are you ready?
You're so confident.
I'm not gonna. Oakland. Oh, I must admit, I'm from Southern California.
You are.
So
I saw San Diego
Oakland
on
won't
your
pop up
bio.
in my head right away. And everyone from Oakland's gonna get mad at me for that. And I apologize.
Well, that's what I did this for, so people could watch later and be really mad at you guys.
Okay.
We wanted to develop some rivalries too. So when you're on the pitch, right?
Oh,
Someone's gonna be
yeah.
like, you didn't know our nickname.
I was saying there's gonna be
Oh,
a sign. Sorry. We'll walk around with another sign to hold up that says, "I'm so sorry."
I'm gonna take a
All right.
photo.
That was
and that's what I
what
see.
did I get? 1,800? 1,800 points. That's really good. The more important thing is I had a ton of fun, and I hope you guys did too.
Yes, for
We
sure.
did. We definitely did. And we learned a lot about what we don't know.
Yeah.
And
So we
that's
can
kinda
only
what
go
it
up
was
from
about.
here.
It wasn't necessarily to embarrass, it was to educate. I wanted to educate you guys a little bit.
Absolutely.
So cool. Hey, that was fun. We went 30 minutes, so I appreciate you guys. I know you're right in the middle of camp and probably have to get back out there to practice and run around and things. So super appreciative of your time. Great to meet you guys. Looking forward to coming to St. Paul, watching you guys play or seeing you around these parts too when you travel to Brookings or Vermilion or Omaha or Tulsa or Kansas City or Grand Forks or Fargo. Your favorite, Alex.
Woo!
Or Denver. So cool. Hey, thanks guys.